Hello vegan adventurers, welcome to another vlog from Chile. So we're just hanging out here in a park in Pucón and waiting for our bus to Valdivia, which is another city near the coast, and we're gonna see some sea lions there. And Sanja ordered some vegan ice cream from a vegan restaurant nearby. And get the sunshine, get the fruit in, get the nature, get a movement in nature, and it should be good. And also swimming in the lakes and take cold showers. Okay, so here we are already in the bus on the way to Valdivia, and here you can see the Villarrica lake, which is a really big lake stretching all the way from Pucón to Villarrica town, and it's going for about 20 kilometers I think. So it's a big lake and there's lots of private properties around, so you can't really access this lake anytime you want. And after about 3 hours of bus ride, we are entering Valdivia, and here you can see the big river, and there is another 2 big rivers going around the city. So we got accommodation. It was a bit cheaper than Pucón, and then next day we went to Park Saval, which is like a park on a half island across the bridge. We took Uber there and paid like $1 entrance fee, which was a bit strange to pay a fee for a city park, but I guess it's more to keep drunk people and druggies, homeless people away and keep the park safe. So I don't know, what's your opinion on that? In Europe I never seen to pay a fee for a city park and surrounded with the fence everywhere. And then we got to this lake with water lilies on top, so it looked really nice, and I think that part of why you have to pay is to keep those vandals and people who destroy things away. So I think it's really common in Chile for these vandals to be around. And then we followed this path around the lake and got to this zip line, which was like 10,000 Chilean pesos or $18. So I think it's really overpriced just to go over the lake. And other things in Chile are also extremely overpriced, like accommodation, which was like double more expensive than in Ecuador. So the prices are like in Switzerland, but the services are not. very nice environment going around this lake with water lilies around and the sun shining on the lake. Truly beautiful. So it's just funny, in South America you have everything fenced up, and this is like a public park in the middle of town. So how it works here is you have to pay for everything you can enter.
So there's this that you have to pay, and then there's another one that you have to pay. There's two different things that you have to pay.
Pay for everything. So this is the future of the privatization of everything. That if you want to enter some land, you have to pay. It's no freedom of movement for me. And after we got to another lake and we saw that the path was going around it, but in the middle of the lake there was like a fence and we couldn't get through it. So it's just insane how people are okay with this. Like, it feels like pretty much in prison here. So there's some guys down there who are smoking and drinking alcohol, and to me this is like such a contrast. It's almost as if you were going to a church and started watching porn there or something like that. So total contradictions here. Sorry, total contrasts. Don't understand how can somebody do that. Another huge fence around here. It feels like almost in a prison here. Wow, people are fucked up. Which road? To the other park? Huh. It's funny that they put a... Some people probably tried to go through, but they tried to repair it. Wow, it's really fucked, eh? Put a barbed wire fence. It's really fucking shit, man. But just bring more children into this world, so they're gonna be living on it like in a prison. Nice, guys. You made it. You abolished like a slavery, but you're basically living like slaves. Huh. Not many people realize this, but look at this shit. This is like basically living in a... There's no freedom of movement here. Luckily we don't have to stay in this shit. So you can see here some people try to get through here, and they just put more fences here. So it was almost time to go back, but we decided to go one more time around the lake, but this time from the other side. And on the way back from the park, we decided to check out the sea lions, which were hanging out on this little platform at the river near the bridge. So check them out. So we noticed that the sea lions in Chile are much bigger, especially their necks are thicker than in Galapagos in Ecuador. And I think they're feeding them fish here because otherwise they would not stay here, as the water is pretty polluted here. Here we are already going back over the bridge, and we have a long way to go because our accommodation is maybe 2 kilometers away from the center. Okay guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you're enjoying the vlogs from Chile. I'm trying to provide unbiased review, so no sugarcoating some fake videos like many YouTubers are making, but just how I feel about the place. So I see you in tomorrow's vlog from Valdivia, and as always, stay healthy and stay adventurous.